Hello.
And welcome to another episode of Dark Souls here on Pixel Rat. This is episode 7, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
7. Hopefully
yes.
also the finale.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed that we
Yes.
can defeat that last boss.
I'm sure we'll get to it.
I mean, we'll get to her, but will we defeat her? Well, that's the question.
Yeah. That is always the question. I am feeling very tired. How are you?
I'm honestly exhausted.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I mean, we're here. We made it. Sorry for the delays. Look at that. It's looking good.
Yeah. The schedule is a little bit off, but hopefully we'll get things going at a decent pace. If you are listening to this, that means that this video is out now. So there you go.
There you go.
That's
that means we did something, and I'm already
we
poisoned.
did something right. You're already poisoned.
That's a great start.
That's not a yeah.
Alright, cool. Here we go. Alright. So, I think with the direction we're taking now, as soon as we defeat Quelaag,
Yeah.
we head up to, or we head down, I should say, to ring the second bell.
Correct.
And then from there, we'll play a whole new video game.
Yeah.
just to kind of diversify our portfolio here.
Right. I think our problem is that after a certain point, we just sort of run out of things to say about a particular game.
Okay.
Which is fine. We also have a really bad habit of forgetting to get topics and things like that.
Right.
Which I'm gonna try to get better at as our series is progress. But even so, I think it's good to just sort of get a little bit into a game, show off why
we like it,
why
we play it.
Yeah. In the last few cases so far, it's been why I like something. We both like Dark Souls, granted, but still.
It works out.
I think for the next series, I'm going to want to have you pick something.
That's awesome. I would love that. All right, well.
I know I have a few games on my hard drive that I haven't touched that you really like anyways. And we also have that Elgato, so we can try to get something from there as well.
Yeah, we need to get that figured out, too. That shit's kind of been a little annoying. Oh, my God. I have a pixel of health left.
Wow.
It's
a pixel rat of health, perhaps?
No,
it's
okay,
well,
I liked it. Alright, let's get this going. Let's get this guy going.
Alright,
and then let's go head into my death.
You don't know that.
You
might do well.
I know I'm not going to do well. That's a given.
You got 3 Aestus flasks, you got a crystal sword, which really just looks like a club with spikes on it.
It really does. There's no point calling it a sword.
And most importantly, you got your pixel rat shield, so let's go.
So we're feeling alright.
Pixel rat / dungeon rat, because that's what it was when I made it.
These guys are still alive. If you hit them, will they kill you? I can't remember.
Technically, no. They won't kill you. They won't kill you. The things growing out of them will.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna get this souls
first. Let's go kill the spider woman.
No. Hold up.
Okay.
I'm doing stuff.
No, you're right. Alright.
Here we go.
Oh god,
Nice.
that's a horrible camera.
Yeah, that was really bad. That was scary. That was terrifying is what that was. You bastard.
Alright, so last time I got cornered. So as long as you don't get cornered,
I'll try to keep her in the open, man. But yeah, you got surrounded by fire from what I remember.
Yeah, I was surrounded by fire and then wedged into a little
crevice. Yeah. Which is never good. Oh shit balls. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo!
Nicely done.
Thank you. It's a rodeo house.
It's a rodeo house.
Roadhouse.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Does it?
No.
None of it makes any sense. Alright, I'm just saying words.
That might as well be the tagline of this channel.
We're just saying words.
We're just saying words.
Yeah, man.
Nothing that we say means much of anything.
I mean, but it's always a good time. Is she hugging her spider? What's going on?
No, she's not.
Okay, here we go. Opening.
She's spitting fire.
Dude, why does this spider think it's me? Why does this spider think it's logic?
I was waiting until you make that reference.
Yes, you set me up so well for it.
I did.
Yeah, you guys, I'm wearing a Logic t-shirt. What about it? I figured out which song is my favorite from the newest Bobby Tarantino mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Warm It Up. Warm It Up is a great song.
Okay.
I'm going to upload that to the Spotify account that we have, and you guys can go ahead and check it out. And also go ahead and check out the rest of the album, you guys. This is a really great project. I think it was Bobby's way of showing us he can have a good time too.
Indeed.
I'm gonna have to show you that song actually.
You're probably gonna have to, because I have no idea what you're talking about at all right now.
Cool. In fact, I'm gonna just get you his whole discography. We'll have a whole discussion. It's gonna be great.
Okay. We'll listen to that like before or after we watch Ratchet and Clank. Who knows?
Oh man, we should watch more movies in theaters. More movies that are that have just come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, I almost got a. No.
There you go.
Close.
I was close though. Look at that. One third of health down.
I almost got a movie pass.
You know what? I'm thinking about getting a movie pass.
But yeah, like I was gonna get it for my birthday, but they decided to get. I got an Amazon gift card instead, which I am actually more. I feel a lot better about because I don't watch a lot of movies.
See, here's the thing though. What's stopping you from watching the movies?
I just don't want to.
Why?
For
For me, it's just the price, man. It's expensive to get out there.
yeah, that's part of it. I also feel like I don't really have anybody to go watch movies. I don't like watching movies by myself.
I'll go with you.
All right, well there you go then.
I mean, yeah, I'd really be down to see more movies, keep up with current ones, have a segment where we can actually talk about the movies that we've seen.
That'd be fun.
Which, in preparation,
Yeah.
I saw a movie recently on Netflix.
What'd you watch?
It was
recently?
kind of pulled on my heartstrings a little. It's called The Breadwinner.
Oh yeah, the one with the cartoon with the
Yep.
woman in the Taliban thing.
I wouldn't say cartoon. I would say animated, but
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it's an animated film about this girl and her family living in Afghanistan, and they're under the Taliban rule. Her father is taken captive by the Taliban, and through oh, that was good. That's close. And through so, like, she's young enough. I think she's like 12 or something, but she's not young enough that they cut her hair to make her look like a boy, so they can send her out. The family, I'm in reference today. So the family can send her out to do some odd jobs here and there to get money and to bring back food.
Right.
Very sad movie. Very full of hope, though. Great film.
Well, that's good. You do need a bit of hope every once in a while.
Absolutely.
I'm told. I haven't watched any new movies recently. I did watch Forgetting Sarah Marshall and I Love You Man again recently.
I Love You Man. That's a good one. That one.
That's a good one. Yeah, not quite as good as Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I think.
Really?
Really. What?
Really?
You don't like Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
It's so okay.
I want Sex in the City. What's up, Miranda? Oh, I'm Samantha. I have sex with everyone.
No.
Oh, you know which movie I'm thinking about? I'm sorry. I'm thinking about I Love You, Beth Cooper. That movie's garbage. Forgetting
haven't.
Sarah Marshall. Which one was that one? That one was with
Well,
Oh,
that one also had Jason Segel and Mila Kunis and Russell Brand. I don't know who the other. I don't know who the other actress is. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen it. And
Yeah,
actually, I have. It's just been a really long time.
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like it?
That's
cool.
It's that. It's what it said right there.
Oh man.
I'm reversing my hollowing, by the way.
Okay.
Because I remember
More
something
help.
that happened. Yeah. That, and I remember something else that happens around here. Although I don't remember where exactly it happened. So
I love it.
I'm gonna be looking around a little bit.
While you're looking
There it
around,
is.
do you mind? Oh, you're a friend of Mildred.
Maneater Mildred. Welcome, my friend.
To the Thunderdome.
Anyways, what were you saying?
I figured out what one of my favorite episodes of Futurama was.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and Ashley actually saw this maybe a couple days ago.
Okay.
Damn, Manny and Mildred just goes hard.
Yeah, she does.
Her and Lady Greg just are two peas in a pod.
They're titans of the sack-headed combat.
Feminists. No, I'm kidding.
Hashtag feminism.
Hashtag feminism.
All right.
But yeah, me and Ashley were watching Futurama the other day, and she picked an episode, and honestly, it felt at random, but it was, by the end of the night, I was like, this is awesome. This is one of my favorites. I gotta talk about it.
Okay.
It was the episode where Bender, Fry, and Leela go to that gas station. Fry goes to the bathroom. He finds, he buys for 25 cents a fresh, in quotes, egg salad sandwich. And from eating that sandwich, he gets parasites, worms,
Yep.
in his stomach, and they like help him out. They build his muscle. They attach like more fucking neurons in his brain to make him smarter. Which I would kind of wish I had But
Yeah.
the whole episode, that was the first episode I think that he said "I love you" to Leela.
It's possible. It's the first episode that he played the holophoner in front of somebody other than Bender.
There you go. That was also very cute.
Yes.
And then that which led to the trading with the robot devil.
Right.
For the for
Which is
Sans.
still a fantastic episode.
It's so good. I love that the robot devil's hands are just like always insanely cold.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
And your towel is so hot.
Oh man. So yeah, that episode is really cool. And it was funny too. Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yes, you're so
Yes.
smart. King.
Thank you. I should probably equip something that's not wooden, though, for the fire woman. Anyways, keep talking.
Right.
Entertain the people, please.
I will. All right. What else do I like? Here's one of my favorite lines from Warm It Up by
Right.
Logic.
Right.
It's something that I said to you off screen, off camera.
You did.
And
I remember this.
You weren't all that crazy about it.
As I keep having to tell people, I'm not all that crazy about much of anything.
No. I'm gonna find the thing that just makes you go head over heels, man.
I wish you the best of luck in that fruitless endeavor.
You're a fruitless endeavor. Now listen.
Okay.
Hey God. Oh my God. There's so many bars in this song.
Okay.
So good. Okay, ready?
Ready.
I could murder your whole album with a 30-second snippet. Pass the Mary Jane like I'm running a train with Peter Parker. On tour, I have more sex in the city than Sarah Jessica Parker's. What? What?
What?
Pass the Mary Jane like I'm running a train with Peter Parker. You guys, the layers to that bar. It's insane.
Oh yeah. Like it's very insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's a person, right? And he's just not sane, and that's
He's
what
not
that
saying.
is.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's I mean, okay, first off, I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. So the fact that Spider-Man gets a
Shit.
reference in this, damn.
I got caught in his legs.
You got.
I got.
Yeah, let me see that. I'm all hyped up now from these bars.
Okay. Let the
Okay.
bars hype you.
Yes. I'll also find
I would play the music, but then we'd get content.
Here,
claim.
actually, I want you to read it. Find out anything that you strike as, interesting, and just say it out loud. No humanity. We don't have any humanity?
You gotta break some.
Oh, okay, fine.
All right. Let's see here. It's that young Sinatra shit.
Yeah.
That young Sinatra shit. Shut the fuck up and listen whenever young Sinatra spit.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Your girl fine as hell, but she a young
Sinatra chick. Oh, man.
I'm sure.
No, read the next part.
Okay. Hey Bobby, can you tell? She on the young Sinatra dick. All these rappers, whack as fuck. Make the young Sinatra sick. Rat Pack be the squad. Yeah, that's young Sinatra. Click. Goddamn.
It's so good. Yeah, goddamn.
Said this young Sinatra. Click. Goddamn. Listen, yeah, I'm visualizing the realism of life in actuality. I'm sure that we might get content ID claimed already because I'm sure I sound exactly like
Logic. You do,
Right,
which is
yeah.
insane. Which is why I had you reading those bars. But I'm having a great time. I don't know how you're feeling.
somewhere. What's his face? Logic is just like rolling in his bed. He's just like, this isn't right. Something terrible has happened.
It's like his wife is in the bathroom, like, honey, are you okay? And he's just clutching his stomach, like, something is wrong.
He's just like clutching his stomach, like just ears
Are
are bleeding.
yeah.
And he's a mess right now.
So we're sorry, Logic.
He's not the baddest bee who'd rather be at the academy.
Yeah.
That's another line that
Just
I
bars.
butchered. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Keep going.
Oh, right.
No, like, just read the parts that strike you as interesting.
Oh, okay.
If you see something that's like, that's actually pretty hard, like, just say that shit out loud.
All right.
While I go kill Quelaag.
All right. I'll read them like periodically as you're fighting, to
hype me
rally
up.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're a good man.
Like I am the best man.
You're my best man.
Yeah, well, yes, obviously.
I'm married. No, I'm not.
No.
I'm sorry. That was a
But
blatant lie.
when you do get married, I don't expect to be your best man. Actually, you have brothers.
Savage. Well, I guess it's true.
Yeah. That's the way the Mexicans work. Okay.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun! I just got hopped on.
Run away, you bastard! Don't. Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Is Manager Mildred dead? No, she's not. Thank
No,
God.
she's still alive.
She
She'll probably die pretty quickly, though.
honestly.
Getting G's like I'm Frodo, you know, ho. I'm blessed like Sunday, flyer than a runaway.
I'm blessed like Sunday. I love it. Yes, me.
Yes. I like how she's got, like, teeth outside of her mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
what does that do? You just ram shit, or what's the deal?
I guess. She's got, like, a weird little teeth goatee. Run away, run away,
I
run away,
can't.
run away,
I
run
can't.
away.
I can't. Oh, thank God, I
Oh my
can.
god, that was the closest thing I've ever seen.
Go hard.
Alright. Let's see here, you already said that one.
It's the Mary Jane one. I love it. It's about marijuana. It's about Mary Jane from fucking.
Run away!
Oh
you
shit!
dick. I was born and raised in the trap, son.
Yes. That's all you wanted? I was born and raised in the trap.
Yes. Run away, you fool.
You run away. Shit. Fuck. We're gonna be stuck here for hours.
Audience, let it be known that I told him. And what did he do? He said, "You run away." So,
Which is an amazing response. No, it's not. I should have listened. And I tried to. It was just too late. I rolled to the side instead of rolling backwards, which was just stupid because,
yes.
math. But
Speaking of rolling backwards,
nice.
Good
segue.
Thank you. I'm replaying Legend of Zelda and have decided to conclude that it is in fact okay.
Breath of the Wild?
Yes.
Just okay?
Just okay.
I hear really good things about it.
No, I know. And the thing is, the reason why I'm saying rolling backwards is because when I first played it, I was like, meh. And now, playing it again, I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah,
It does what it needs to. Yeah.
It gets the job done.
It's alright. It's not as good as Mario, just no matter what people say.
That's fair.
But yeah, it's alright.
That's cool. I like that you can admit that. I also want to say that you're wrong.
Okay.
But I can see where you come from. Do you just like what's your opinion on Mario then?
I think that Mario is quite good.
Concise and to the point. I like it.
Yeah. Well, okay. I think that The Legend of Zelda is the more ambitious title, obviously. It's the game that sort of entirely skipped the Wii U because of what they were trying to do and all that sort of stuff. It was a very big thing, and especially for Nintendo, it's like the most impressive thing that they've ever done.
Right.
From a technical standpoint. However, I think that there's a lot that I don't like about it for personal reasons, and a lot of just sort of like little niggling design decisions that don't make sense in the size of game that they're building.
You know what? I was kind of... I don't own a Wii Switch, full disclosure.
Right.
Or not Wii Switch, Nintendo Switch. I don't know
Right.
what the fuck. I don't own a Nintendo Switch.
Right.
But I do have friends that own them. I've seen the gameplay. I think Legend of Zelda, from a design point, is kind of interesting. It's a pretty looking game, but it's just not what I was expecting.
No, it's not.
On the next generation, console.
Yeah.
But that's just from a design point. I have no idea what to say about the gameplay. I have no idea what to say about the storytelling. It's just from me being a very shallow, looking at the surface.
The story... Oh, Jesus. How the hell did I get hit? And by what? I don't know. It's an interesting game. Like, I don't know how many hours I've played, but, about 30, I would say.
A decent amount.
Enough
Enough to have an opinion about it.
Right. And the story is fine. It's the lightest. As far as Legend of Zelda goes, it's probably the lightest that it's been since, like, the fucking NES days.
Okay.
Where, in terms of, like, that's not fair. There's a lot that they're doing, but it's very kind of in the background.
Okay.
Like, literally, basically from hour 1, you have one main mission to defeat Ganon, and then from there, it's all up to you. Granted, this game has been out, like, since March of last year, so this is as cold a take as you can possibly get. But I'm going to talk about it anyways, because, you know, fuck it. But yeah, you know, as you guys know, you have one main quest, defeat Ganon, and then from there, everything else is just sort of details and side quests. And it is interesting, because the way that it does storytelling isn't quite like Dark Souls, but it's kind of similar, and I know that that's a very bad comparison in this day and age, because everything is like Dark Souls now. But, you know, it's in the background. If you want to discover it, you can.
It's there for you to...
Yeah. There's literally an entire mission line where it's basically just find out what the fuck is going on here. And you can totally ignore that for the entirety of the game if you really wanted to.
It sounds like The Witcher. I remember just running around in The Witcher and you just find quests where it's like, this town is empty. Discover why. And it's find the clues. And you're okay. You find out everyone's been abducted in the town.
Yeah. And that's kind of what's happening in Legend of Zelda, where it's like, you wake up, it's 100 years later, everybody's dead, Zelda's over there. If you want to know why the fuck any of that is happening, you can take a look at these pictures and find them in the world if you want.
Wow.
Otherwise, just go out and fuck shit up. And that's cool. You know, it's nice. Having recently finally done that mission, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see what they're going for, and it's not unsuccessful. God damn it. Fell on fire.
That's me in my everyday waking life.
Yeah. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the game. I don't have a problem with the way the game looks. I think it's very pretty. I often say that, you know, you want a game to look nice, you go for the aesthetics as opposed to just the raw graphical power.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, all that I don't have a problem with. Right. I think my biggest problem is that I don't think, and this is my personal opinion, so take it with a grain of salt, I don't think a lot of the gameplay elements work in a 100+ hour open world RPG sort of thing.
In what way?
Case in point, I think, would be the biggest sticking point for most everybody who has a critical opinion of the game. The weapons break so fucking fast.
Really?
Really.
Oh, that's kind of shitty. Can you fix them, or like, what's the deal with that mechanic?
No. There's only one weapon that doesn't break, and even that is like controlled by a cooldown timer.
Oh, okay.
Everything else, you have to break it, or everything else will break.
Yeah.
It's simply a fact of life.
Part of the game.
It's part of the game, right? And it was really cool for like the first, I want to say, for me at least, it was really nice and interesting for the first 5 hours when I was like, you know,
still getting used to the game.
When I was still getting used to the game, when it was like really emphasizing this idea of like, you are underpowered, everything is sort of out against you, like you are this person like out in a hostile wilderness, and that sort of emphasized that theme.
Yeah, exactly. That theme you can run with for only so long.
Right, and it was really cool to be able to say like, all right, I have this rusty sword that I found out on a hill, I'm going to go out and attack those guys, and then it's like, oh, my sword is like really weak, so I throw it at somebody, have it shatter in front of their face, like they drop a club, and then I pick that up, and it's like has like this really cool, like almost kung fu action movie aesthetic where you're using your enemy's weaponry against them, and it's like,
that's pretty cool.
And it was really cool for the first 5 hours.
Yeah.
And then after that, I like my inventory was just sort of stuffed
with
weapons.
Yeah.
That would always break, and that like I would constantly be cycling through, and it felt less like I'm struggling to survive and more like I have to go through this clunky interface to fight a fucking moblin.
A moblin?
Yeah, which is what they're called.
Yeah, the giant motherfuckers?
Right.
Yeah,
and
okay, gotcha.
So again, like it doesn't work for the long term. It would have been so much better if, because you do get some legendary weapons.
Yeah.
It would have been so much better if you had these weapons that just sort of last. Because by that point, you know what the combat is. You know what it offers you. And it doesn't really gain much from that point by having these weapons that just break all the time. You could still have them, you know, as sort of like fodder for, you know, throwing shit. But, yeah, it just...
But there should also be an included set that just won't break. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you'd imagine that with the game that you're going to pour so much time into that there'd be at least some sort of repair mechanic.
Right, especially since the game keeps like showering you with weapons and you're just like, this is worthless because it's either going to break in like a fight or I just don't have room for it because my inventory is already filled with weapons that'll break in a fight. Well, not all of them.
I was about to say, like, fight, that's just sad.
But quite a few of them will.
That's just the reality you live in.
Yeah, that's just the reality of the game. And it just gets annoying. And that's why I think, even though it's not quite as impressive from a technical standpoint, Mario is the better game because it's the better game. It's more consistently fun. I spent basically every moment of that game enjoying myself.
That's pretty cool.
Which is not the case.
It looked like a very enjoyable game.
Yeah, which is not the case in Zelda.
Okay, but as, you know, you can also... We play Dark Souls. Like, there has to be at least some aspect of Zelda that you would enjoy even though you have to deal with this weird mechanic of breaking weapons, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I actually really enjoyed going back to what I was saying, I really enjoyed how difficult it was, especially in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it did give me that sort of feel like I was just sort of like scrambling to survive, and it was like really cool and interesting, especially since most games, especially like those big open world ones, will try to like make you feel like the super powerful badass who's like doing all this crazy stuff, and for so much of The Legend of Zelda, that's just not the case.
That's how I felt like playing Infamous.
Yeah, so like... I guess it's sort of like the difference between an American Jackie Chan movie and a Chinese Jackie Chan movie, where they're both still badasses, but one of them, like, you can definitely feel them, like, struggling a lot more, which makes them a lot more interesting.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair.
So that I really liked. I really liked the Divine Beasts. Going through them and like trying to solve those dungeons and things like that.
You know, you gotta love some puzzle solving.
Oh yeah,
you gotta love some puzzle solving.
And I really liked all of the puzzles not all of them, but I really liked the puzzles in The Legend of Zelda. The problem is, however, and here I'm going back into my complaint train, so buckle up, friends. The problem is that a lot of those like little shrines and things like that that have all their little puzzles aren't puzzles. They're like they're like combat arenas, and combat, as I implied before, is always resource negative.
Yeah,
you're only ever going to lose stuff in a fight, and that's just not fun. It's less a test of your skills, especially since everything uses basically the same attacks.
Okay,
it's less a test of your skills and more a test of how many swords do you have in your pants at any given moment, and it's just not as fun. Like I remember in Twilight Princess, which is probably still my favorite so far.
That's cool.
And so you can take my opinions with a grain of salt if you don't like Twilight Princess. But in Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time and all those other ones, you have like these very self-contained dungeon things where you go through and you're like, all right, I have this tool, now I'm going to learn how to use it for the entirety of this thing, and then at the very end I have a test to see like to apply everything that I've learned in the form of a boss fight.
And how well you can use that tool.
Yeah, and that's really cool. And that doesn't happen in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's more just like, right, you have a bunch of stuff, and you might use it, but more often than not, we're just going to have you fight things.
Okay.
And what I guess what I'm saying is that it fundamentally lacks structure, which some people like. Obviously, a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
I don't quite as much.
That's fair.
I like to have challenges that I can reliably
conquer.
Yeah, I can reliably conquer, and I don't mind them being open-ended, but I at least like to know what I'm getting and why I'm getting that, I guess. If that makes sense.
You want everything to have a why, like a reason behind it. Why do I have this weapon specifically? What's the backstory and like why? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like a reason, I guess, for the weapons.
Ooh, that was
good chilies. That's close to what it was.
That was very close. Okay, I think I had to run away.
Yeah. This is sketch.
All right, there it is.
It's hard to tell from the back when it's going to do that.
No. Shit. You're right.
You were close that time, man. You were real close that time.
All right. Well, I think we got this then.
I think this is going to be the last one. We're already running at 35 minutes.
Yeah. If nothing else, we're just going to have to cut a little bit and get to that when we do, because I want to end it.
You want to end it.
I want this to be done.
Fair enough.
so that we can move on to other things.
I
This sword is gonna fucking break. Okay.
think so. Is it? Is it on its last legs? What's going on with it?
It's no Legend of Zelda sword, so it'll probably be fine for a little bit longer, but nah, this bitch is gonna break.
Really fast, you guys, check out this motherfucker. Like, just look at this. It's that robot from the album. And he's just sitting there looking bougie. So bougie.
It looks like he's doing that pose from the creation of Adam.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
what
exactly
he's
what
doing?
he's doing.
Okay.
It's exactly what he's doing.
I like that. I like hands. They're gross.
Oh. Like, I know, they're weird.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs, bitch.
Thumbs.
So we're high on the evolution train.
I had my friends make fun of me for the way that I hold things.
Yeah?
Yeah, while we're talking about hands. I
No,
might as
you
well.
do. You hold. Don't you hold your phone like this or something?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you just hold stuff dumb.
Not dumb.
Just to put it in the layman's English, you hold stuff dumb
No,
sometimes.
look, just because I'm holding the controller like this, ladies and
animal.
gentlemen, doesn't mean that I hold things dumb. Most specifically, okay, I was at a party, right? And we were playing Jenga, and this is what got them to be all weirded out, because instead of grabbing it with my thumb and my forefinger,
Right.
I would grab it like with my index finger and my ring finger.
Ew.
Or my index finger and my pinky finger, depending on what tile it was.
You're a disgusting human being.
You are hush trash.
Yes.
Hush, you piece of trash.
Savage.
So yeah, that disturbed them, I guess, enough for them to like start making fun of me, like trying to grab it that way, and then they got
And just
confused.
catch you looking at, or like grabbing stuff weird.
Funnily enough, that made them lose. So you know what?
That works out.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
That was secretly my plan the whole time. Was just to convince them to try new things, and then realize that is an
fuck 'em
avenue
over
to
in the
failure. Yeah,
Trying new things will always end in failure.
exactly. Grab the moral of this story is grab things the way that makes you feel comfortable, and you'll always win at Jenga. Unless you're playing against me, because I am a beast, and I will crush you.
Amazing. I love your confidence. Look at that.
I will crush you under my awkwardly holding things hands.
Oh my god. I know we talked about it last time, I think, but just look at that tongue on this weird beast.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to take my eyes off it the entire time.
Yeah, I remember talking about how much I like tongues.
It's just two of them, and one of them is just really long and like literally has no reason to be there.
Really long and whip-like.
Yeah.
It's obviously so that it can smell, okay?
You know what? I'm not gonna fight you on that. That seems reasonable.
Yeah. It's like a Komodo dragon. It's just...
Komodo dragons go hard, man. You know what I like doing? One of my favorite things is just
What up?
like falling asleep to those Planet Express.
Planet Express.
Falling asleep to those
Granted,
Planet Earth.
that's great too.
To the Planet Earth documentary series
Uh-huh.
on Netflix. I love documentaries. I love nature documentaries, and I love just watching them and napping afterwards. It's one of my favorite things.
I think there was a Planet Earth 2 that came out on Netflix recently.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
It's fantastic. Actually, I didn't have to because one of my friends, Tony, got me the collection DVD set, the box set, for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So that was a really nice gift because, like I said, I love nature docs. So it worked out.
They're really fun.
They're cool, man. They're so cool. And we are fucking up this planet, people.
Yeah, no, we're not doing a good job.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, get out there. Buy a hydro flask. They're $50, but guess what? You'll cut back on 300 bottles a year. There we go. This is about how much the average person uses. It's 300 bottles a year. Water bottles.
Water bottles?
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Right? I thought so too.
Yeah.
I go through like 5 a day, easy. Like, if you go through any athlete's Twitter account, they retweeted that one meme that goes something like, if I clean out my room, I'm picking out 20 empty water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah.
Yeah, I know. It always...
You're so close.
I think we got this, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
think you got it. Go in.
Run the fuck away.
Get in
Okay.
there. Get back in there.
No.
Get
I
back in there.
got to make sure I can see here because I don't want to be like caught.
Seriously, end that shit. Okay, fine. Anyways, but yeah, so cut back on your water bottle usage, people. Buy a reusable bottle. If you don't
Man-eater Mildred, what are you doing,
if you don't
woman?
wanna, if you don't want to get a hydro flask, spend $50.
You
then go.
son of a bitch.
Shit. Just go get yourself a regular ass water bottle, you know? Whatever to save the planet. Go get yourself one of those pitchers that have the filter on them. What are those called?
Britas?
Britas. Go get yourself a Brita.
Alright.
Oh my god. Jabez, just two-hand that one time and hit her.
No.
Yes.
No.
You stress me out.
That's okay. The planet stresses me out.
That's true.
The
Yeah, it
condition
does.
of the planet.
Damn
There we
right.
go. Woo! Done.
Woo!
Done in. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's awesome.
we have the soul of Quelaag. Yas, Greg,
Yes.
for the last time. Yas, Greg.
Thank you for watching, you guys.
No.
Oh.
Shit.
I thought it was time. Oh my god, if you died right then, that'd be the funniest thing.
That would have been the best.
Yeah,
part.
honestly, we could have worked with
It
that
would have
so
been.
well.
It would have been so good if like the game was just like, you know what, soul rescinded. That was embarrassing. Do that again, but try harder this time.
But be cool at the end.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
You have
Check it
officially watched us get like a quarter of the way through Dark Souls.
Yeah, honestly.
So isn't
yeah.
that fun?
It was, yeah, we did it.
Yes. Listen to that.
That's
Listen to
great.
that delightful bell because we sure as hell can't.
Oh, you said something about puzzles just in this video.
Yeah.
Puzzle gaming, the aspect of Breath of the Wild.
Right.
One thing I wanted to talk about for sure was me and Ashley started playing Rime.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard of that? The indie game on PlayStation Network.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Looks a bit like Ico.
Yeah. Looks a bit like Ico. Has a really nice, saturated, aesthetically pleasing look to it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of plays Blorange, but you know that's nothing wrong with Blorange. Anyways, really fun puzzle game. Hopefully, if we get the Elgato working, which I don't know when we'll get the fucking shit. It's kind of annoying.
I'll take a look at it and
Appreciate it,
see if
yeah.
I can get something to work.
If you have a PC, I would suggest an Elgato. If you have a PS4, do a little bit more research. I didn't. I just kind of bought it because I knew what it did and I wanted it.
Yeah.
If
you have a Switch, you know, that's fine as well.
Yeah, that should work out. Honestly, I feel.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But yeah, I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I'll call the company and we'll figure something out.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Rime is really cool. I hope you guys can see some visual gameplay of it. I really enjoy it it's a puzzle game with a really nice story to it. Kind of plays like a Journey.
Okay. I did like me some Journey.
Yeah, I know you did. So your mom cried at the end, right?
And she did not play it.
I thought she did. You told me she played it.
No.
What?
I had somebody play it.
Yeah, I feel like you told me someone had played it.
I remember
they wept.
I
almost did.
I got Kenny to play it. He might have wept. And then I think Rob came in at the end of it and said something like somewhat condescending.
Really?
To upset him. Yeah.
That sounds like Robbie.
I miss those guys. I need to hang
That's
out
great.
with them more.
Yeah, man, you need to hang out.
I'll call them up.
They all hung out and oh shit. I hope I'm not putting anybody on blast here, but they all hung out and did dabs and then watched Call Me by Your Name. Which, if you haven't seen that movie, you guys, it's actually a really great film. Very pleasing to watch and a good story about love.
Right.
You know, fleeting and all this. But
anyways, this was us playing Dark Souls, the finale now. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll do something else, please, depending on when I get this out. Hopefully soon.
Yes.
Again, talk to Steelo about what you want to see next.
I've heard some suggestions for Fortnite.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't mind doing as a side gig on, just whatever.
Definitely. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, right. But as far as the actual, the chunkier, meatier part of what we produce here, probably something more along the lines of like BioShock, Dead Space. I think would be a lot of fun.
Okay.
Or even, I don't know, we could take a look at some of the games that are being released soon and pick from that category. But
right.
Let's hear what you guys have to say. I'm excited for this next chapter.
Yes. So
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So yeah, we'll take a look at that. We'll probably, I guess it's a rite of passage for YouTubers nowadays to do a Fortnite. So we'll do a Fortnite.
I guess so yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a Fortnite. We'll figure something else out. I'll let you decide. So that way I can be surprised by things, and that will be fun for all of you because you'll get to see my surprised face, which,
oh man,
as I'm sure I've mentioned before, looks something like this.
I'm gonna make you play Dead Space. I want to make you play Dead Space.
But
anyways,
I'll have this face the whole time.
We'll no, you won't. You'll be surprised. But
anyways, okay.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes,
we appreciate your support. Hope to catch you next time we put out another video. Hopefully, we'll get more on track. But you know how life goes. Can't really plan for it.
Yeah.
But we'll do our best.
Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
All
Thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like us.
Yeah, just YOLO once in a while.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
That would be preferable.
All right, you guys have a great rest of your week, I guess.
Bye.
That was really cute.
Thank you.
All right,
Up top.
we got through it.
Oh, yep. There we go. That's better.